Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That ball snagged for a completion. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. He makes the grab.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here the wideout goes in motion. Breaks free. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Big moment in the opening drive. They face 3rd down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. the 15.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. And the running back takes the handoff. Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
It's third down for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Now, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? going absolutely nowhere with a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. End zone ahead. Touchdown, UNLV, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Now the important point after attempt. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
To a touchdown. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Back to throw. It's Jones. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick route. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. They make the first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Rebels. Now the all-important extra point.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Back to pass. It's Jones. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Receiver in motion now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Jones. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the outlet. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Broken tackle, still going. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. No huddle here for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and first down. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Bringing pressure. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides calls is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Wants to throw it. The pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Second down. We're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. And this time it's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, UNLV. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Defense is coming after him. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Important second down play coming up. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Third down, out of the shotgun. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Rebels. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Jones. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
The completion makes it second down. Looking for a receiver. On the run here, lets him go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Dumps it down to the back in the park. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Catch made on the out route. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
On third and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Georgia. They couldn't stop him there. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
It's an out route. The catch made. And that will pick up a first down, spotted at 38.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back's got it again. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And he's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
2nd down after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Finds his target, and it's complete. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. The pass is caught. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down at the 48.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First down, looking to throw the football. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Swarm to the pass rush. Sack. Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Rolling the dice a bit, up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Leading here late in the game. They'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught near the sticks with Schwartz. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UNLV. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. So the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. But he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. That was a foot race. The defense had no chance. Kirk, serious breakaway speed for that back.
Well, to be able to burst a run like that spans more than half of the field gives this offense so much confidence. And it sends a message to this defense that they're going to have to square up and beat you at the line of scrimmage. You're going to see this happen again.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Scanning the field, it's Jones. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Dogs. And they'll set up for the PAT.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
37.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. The receiver grabs it. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal up that loss. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the middle. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump. Hot now here in the 4th.
Man, Chris, this throw does give him the lead, and what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives him the lead here late in this game.
It looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down, needs this. Looking to throw. It's Jones. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch, a successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, I just love the call here in the 2nd half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run field, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. Brooklyn straight play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Working clock with the ground game. When they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.